Hi, I'm Corin. Welcome to Throwback Thursday. Today is episode 6. Yay! We're throwing back some of my most favorite viral videos here on YouTube. So today I'm just in my backyard and I am just doing my daily ritual, which is Stretchercise. So I'm going to bring you in and show you exactly what stretches I do to increase my circulation and improve my energy. So today we're doing a energy boost for our stretcher size session. So let's begin. The first thing that I do is I take a nice deep breath and I hold that breath in here in the center of my chest and my solar plexus. I hold the breath in and I also talk while I'm holding it. Now I take a deep breath and now I'm letting the breath out through my mouth. I'm taking it in through my nose, a nice deep mountain air breath. Holding it and I'm throwing my shoulders back with the intent of having the best posture that I possibly can. So putting those shoulders back and raising my hands up into the air and strengthening and straightening my spine. Again, a nice deep breath in. Hold it here. That was through my nose when I went in. So again, and let it out through my mouth. And then take a reach up, breathing and reaching. Reaching up, putting my arms as far up into the sky, pointing my fingers upward. I can see the moon. The sun is here on the west, and the moon is right in front of me, and it's a half moon. It's white, and it is illuminating energy through me, through grandfather, son. I cannot read your comments at all, unfortunately, and too bad because it's dark. So please, whatever comment you would like to leave on today's Throwback Thursday live video, please leave it after when the playback happens of this live video. And please try to put relevant comments that relate to what we are doing, because that tells the algorithm that we are growing as a group and we are learning together. And then our group gets bigger and we all become successful together. Isn't that fascinating? The algorithm is a great thing. So the algorithm is our friend, and when we comment, we teach the algorithm what kind of content that my channel has, and then we become a massive synergy of great people that want to improve their life. So that was a really great breath. So now I'm going to do some of my shoulder rolls. So I'm putting my shoulders back and back and back and then forward, and I'm rolling. The movements are rolling. Rolling forward, rolling back, forward, back, forward, back, back, forward, forward, forward. Today we're getting an amazing energy boost where we're moving our blood around in our bodies. By moving our limbs, we are circulating our blood and we are creating an energy flow, a synergy between our brains and our body. So all of us, we only have one brain, but all of our brains and all of our bodies, that is what we are doing. Anybody who does participate in stretching, working out, there's a cute little butterfly right here, and it's silver. It's so cute. I wish it would land on me. It's a tiny little butterfly. Great. So we are connecting. Oh, come over here to me. It wants to come to me. Maybe if I put this here, it'll fly onto it. So we are creating more energy for ourselves and better health because we are building muscle. Believe it or not, we do build muscle through stretching, Stretchercise, and we are creating a flow of energy that parts of our body, like for instance, you're great. So now I'm near the wall, and I did this intentionally so I could show you some of my wall kicks. I've shown these before in other videos. I use the wall to lean on, and I'll tilt my body up towards the direction of the sky, and I'll raise the leg, and then I'll kick forward, and I'll do that 10 times. I'll put this hand on my waist for balance. Now I'll pull the knee in towards my chest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Before I was kicking out, this time I'm pulling in. That was about 10. Great. Now we'll do the other side. So the phone is really dim, but I can see that I am live, and I do see some people continue. So we're going to do the other leg. So I'm leaning and I'm tilting that side of my body upward towards the sky, lifting the leg so it's flat like a table, and kicking out 10 times. My leg should be relaxed. It's just I'm holding it in that position, but this lower half should be very relaxed. So now I'm pulling in. 1 towards my chest and keeping the leg flat like a table. Now they didn't come in too far like I wanted them to because I haven't done it in a minute. So I've done all kinds of other rituals which were including a lot of stretching on the floor and reaching up, but I haven't done that particular stretch. So we're going to do the other side again, and then we're going to go back to the other side. So like a table, should be flat. I'm tilting down into the wall, and that part of my body raises up, and then make the leg flat, and then kick out. You can hold your waist for balance. And now I'm pulling in, 2, 3, keeping the leg flat, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's also a kick involved there because it is pulling in and then kicking out to pull in again. But it's a different kind of kick because the first kick, the leg is like swinging out, and this one it's pulling in and pushing out. So the shin is swinging out on the first one. So flat, lean into the wall, raise the part of the body that you'll be kicking with to a flat table, and now kick the shin out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then pulling in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now the phone also might be getting hot. So I would hate for the phone to die. I might actually bring you in to the house. That way we could also engage. Let's do one more stretch outside because I do not want this video to end at all. I would like to see who is here. So now we're going to do some squats while we're reaching. So first, reach, shoulders back, reach up as tall as you can, and keep holding and keep reaching taller. Keep and taller and taller. And now sit as if you're sitting like a squat. Tall up and sit and hold. Reach up, look up, sit, hold. Reach up and look up, sit and hold. Each time go lower a chair. It's an imaginary chair, or you should put a chair there if you're not used to this, just in case, behind you. And now to end that stretch, you can just open your arms because this is training you, and to put your chest out, it's training you to hold your shoulders back. Throwback Thursday, throw them shoulders back, baby. Throw them back. Let's go. Okay? Looks much better, right? I wish I could see your comments. I can't. And this, let me see this phone. The phone could die. So hopefully it won't on the way into the house. Let's go into the living room where I could read some of your comments, shall we? I just don't want to lose you. Let's go. We got some more daily stretching boosts. An energy boost workout to do because we are definitely not done with our stretching. It's already cooler on this side of the house, so the phone's already saying, "Oh, thank you for taking me out of the sun." Okay. Hey, hi True North, how are you? You'll make me feel 20 years younger, Sam? Interesting. I already feel 30 years younger than what I am from my daily stretches. Okay, let's make sure we shut this properly. Woohoo, let's let the sunlight in and continue. Might be kind of dark over here. This is a good spot right here. We'll just open some blinds. And now I can see you guys. Thank you. Just getting these blinds open so you guys can see me. Hi, kitty cat. My kitty cat is here. Great. I wasn't expecting bringing you guys in. What is the temperature? It's probably like, I don't know, 100 maybe. Whew. Okay. So let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let me move things so I don't run into anything. Hi, Franklin. I'm so glad I didn't lose you guys. Yay! We're going to continue on here where we left off outside. Wonderful. Now, I can, hold on 1 second. I could do some floor exercises too, but most things are like standing up. Do I have fires in the state? Not too much. They're usually on the outskirts of Nevada, and the wind will blow in and you'll smell the fires. Okay, taking a little cooler. It did get hot out there. So let's start where we left off, which was reaching up. So reaching up, and my grandma used to do these. I learned these from growing up, really, from watching my mom and my grandma. They were always doing stretching. Stretching, all kinds of stuff. Let's do one stretch that my mom has. Now I need to make sure, because I wasn't expecting to bring people in. So I need to make sure that there's no furniture in the way. All right, let's do the one where it's a helicopter. So you start like your propellers moving left to right. You're twisting your torso. Right, left, right. And I have my shoulders like a stance. My legs are like shoulder width. And remember, my shoulders are always back. So my legs are shoulder width. And I'm doing a helicopter where my arms are straight out and I start my propeller. My wings are going left and right, right and left. And now I'm twisting my torso, and now I'm allowing my body to like follow the arm. So I'm allowing my body to twist, and I'm starting out kind of light. Like I don't want to just do one big twist. I want to twist and then go back in the center and then twist to the other side and go back. And this time I want to twist even more. And you notice my arms are like not down here and they're not up here. They're just straight out in the zombie position. But then they are the helicopter propellers moving left, right, but now twist the torso and go forward and then twist back, and I'm keeping them straight out, notice? But one of them, when I reach back, like when I reach on that side, this one goes up, okay? So I'm going up. So not only am I twisting around, but I'm reaching up and then back. And then you always do like one in between for momentum, and then the other side reaching up with the second hand. This is the first one that goes, this is the second one. Is the second arm on the reach, reaching up, holding the other one straight out for balance, hold, and then back. And then momentum, you could do a few of them, a few little momentums just to get yourself prepared for the next reach. Reaching up and over and holding, okay? And now if your arms get sore, you could do the shoulder rolls. So shoulder rolls again. And we're going to do more of the helicopter. And now we're going to do the shoulder shrugs, where we are kind of loosening, because this was like a reach when I was reaching up. So we're kind of loosening up this part of our body now. So we're just like shrug, 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 shrug. How are you guys? Thank you so much. I'm so glad I have you here with me. Have I thanked you lately for everything? Because I really am very grateful for you. I can't wait to go get my nails done and my pedicure. Hello, Anthony. He says, hi, beautiful. How are you doing today? I love this career. You guys make me feel so good. I'm feeling great. Thank you for asking. So again, the helicopter, it's around and around and around. And you don't have to do the momentum in the middle, but I highly recommend it. So again, reach, hold, momentum. Reach, hold, momentum. Reach, reach, reach. Wonderful. Oh, you love my tattoos, and how many do I have? I have a few, more than 3, last time I counted. And thank you for your compliments. You have not seen them all, but these are pretty cool. This is a Hawaiian lei, and this is a rose. This is all black. And then this is my only all black one, and then I have colorful ones. Not too many, just enough. They were just an expression of the time that I was living, and it's a memory. Great, all good memories. I've had a great life thus far. I'm so grateful. And now we're going to get more into the little helicopter. So we're going to stand with our shoulders and feet width. Lined up, our shoulders are back, and we get our arms into the zombie position in front of us. And then we start moving left, right. We go a little further each time. Twisting the spine, twisting the torso only. The legs stay straight. If you find your legs bending or moving, then you're not doing it right. Keep your legs stationary, legs straight, knees not locked, just straight. Straight legs, and reach back and up. And then forward and reach back and up, and forward and reach back and up. And that is the helicopter. So I'm glad that you guys are here with me. And Jason says, hello, Franklin, Wisconsin. Takes me back to my days exercising for gym class and track and field, 1992 graduate. Very nice. That's an accomplishment. So you don't have to wait to do these until you're that age again, because we're always young at heart, okay? So you can do these only if you consult with your doctor first, especially if you have any injuries, but always consult with a professional. I am a professional trainer and physical, I don't have a physical therapist degree, but I have training and certificates for therapy. And so I also I have credentials for stretching, and a lot of it also stretching other people's bodies, believe it or not just my own. So I have certificates of school for all this stuff. I am not a doctor, and I am not prescribing anything. Always consult with a medical professional. Now I'm going to turn the arms in on the helicopter like this. And I'm going to, instead of like the hands straight out, I'm going to put the palms face up on my helicopter. The feet are shoulder width, and the arms are straight out, and the back is straight, and the shoulders are back. The shoulders are back. Okay, so palms up and reach. You're reaching over your shoulder. Reach. And now your palms are up though on this one. It works out an entirely different part of your body. So when you're going like this, it works this part of your body, like deltoids, and when your hands are up, it's working your biceps. So mainly bicep, tricep, hands down, bicep, hands up. But it also works a different part of your body. And so we're gonna figure that out because I'm doing one and I'm going to tell you where else I feel it. So I'm gonna compare. I'm gonna do the one with the palms down, the helicopter. Nothing's changing on my lower half from the waist down because I'm rotating that. Okay? So I'm gonna do the reach and see where I feel the reach. Okay, I feel it right here. All right here. So, did somebody just send a gift? Oh, I saw the star. Thank you, LLLL, or is that 1111? Thank you. I love you. Thank you. It's so cool that you sent the star because the star is the theme because we're getting an energy boost. Thank you again. And I put the stars on my thumbnail. So you might have noticed that and chose the star for that reason. If you did, that is so nice. And if it was a coincidence, then you're right on track. You're on the path to better energy. Okay, so we did with the palms down and I felt it here. When I reach, I feel it here. So now I'm gonna put, thank you for the 100. Again, and now more stars to LLLLLLLL, OK7Z. Thank you, you're welcome, thank you. So now we're gonna do the palms up on the helicopter and we're gonna feel where we feel it. Oh, you're spoiling me. Thank you for the stars. Woo! Thank you. I love you. Okay, palms up and the reach. Okay, so now I feel it in here. Okay, right here. So it's working an entirely different part of the body, mainly the arm. And the helicopter momentum and the reach. Yep, I definitely feel it more here when the palms are up. It's a deeper workout. So if you want to start the helicopter, I recommend palms down. And I only recommend if you're doctor approved. So all I do is show you what I do. This is my daily ritual. And do them at your own risk, please. Because what I do, I make it look easy because I've done things all my life. So you might see me do a squat, which we're going to do again right now. And you may try it and it may be very difficult. So always have something. I love you too, Anthony. Thanks, guys. So I'm going to show you a squat now. And I'm going to go really low because I already did a set of squats outside. I'm so glad I brought the camera in. So shoulders back, chest out. That's always, even if you're standing in line at Costco, your shoulders should always be back, right? Like Starbucks, you don't want to be looking like this at Starbucks. You want to be looking like this, I'll take a Frappuccino light and the this and the that and that, this, that, and then the stars and the energy and the high vibrational frequency with a little bit of unsweetened dab of coconut cream on top. That's my dream. That's my dream drink, okay? A drink that gives you energy, improves your circulation, and boosts your overall resistance, your immunity, your immune system. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and now we're going to do some kicks. Okay? So I'm not really going to hold on to anything because I don't need to. And you probably should. If you are going to try this at your own risk, you should hold on to something, okay? So I'm basically just going to do a kick in the air, and I'm going to throw my fists up like I'm boxing, okay? Boom, 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 boom. Other side. 2, 3, 4, 5. My boxing is my hands in front of me. It's just right in front of me, right like that, okay? And it's boom, 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 or you can do them together. So when I kick, I do them together. So again, the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just doing a regular kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Notice I didn't even take a break from one leg to the other. I don't recommend that for people who just start. I recommend always taking a break in between every single exercise. Working up a little sweat here. I had a really hot bath, and I'm definitely going to end up taking a shower after this. Great. Okay. Now we're going to do the jogging in place. So you want to tuck your fists and bend your elbows. Tuck your fists right at underneath your breast and your solar plexus, and raise your legs as high as possible. So right now I'm not going very high because I'm warming up. And I don't want to like raise them too high, too fast. So I'll go to the side so you can see how high my legs actually get. So again, I'm keeping my fists either right in front of me or right underneath my breast, right down the center. My solar plexus, my center, the center of my core in. Hi Tom, how are you? All right, so I think I'll prefer them right here today. So I'm going to do my jogging in place, and as I go, I'm going to be raising my knees higher and higher up to my chest, sort of like river dance. I saw that, by the way. Anthony, I am single. Okay, here we go. The fists in the solar plexus, and now I'm raising the knees to the chest. Raise, raise, faster, 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 faster. Whew. See, I like to do things, sometimes I do them nice and slow and smooth, and then sometimes I love to push myself. And I think that's why I look like I do, because I'm pushing myself to new limits, because I refuse to age. Thanks, real Matthew. Good job, lady, he says. Okay, we're going to do it again. Okay? Let me make sure I'm free and clear of any obstacles. Raise, 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 raise. Okay. I have people ask me out on dates here, but I don't know you. So how do I know? And we might live in a completely different state. But I'm flattered and honored. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. How would I know? I love you guys. Let's do it again. This time I'm going to change where my center is. Instead of like putting my hands like this or putting them like here, I'm going to lower them. And what it does is it strengthens your stomach because you're lowering the center. So I'm going to lower them down to here, okay? I can feel my stomach tighten when I do it. Okay? Warm up. Raise, 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 raise. Okay, guys. So everybody concentrate on our energy boosts, okay? Everybody concentrate. So we are here in this video to improve our bodies, our body tone, our immune system, boost our energy, improve our circulation, improve the circulation, increase the energy, any which way you want to say it. You know what, the cat is here, and so I'm going to go get her because she wants to be in the video. Come here, baby. Sometimes I don't think that she can hear me anymore. She'll be 19 in August, because I'll talk to her as I'm walking up to her, and then I'll grab her, and it'll be taking her by surprise. Hi, sweetie. Her ears get cold. Mama, warm them for a minute while I take a break. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Right here. Baby. This is a good girl. She's a good girl. I know. She's like a boy dog. She's not like a girl cat. All right. I'm going to get some fresh, purified water. Today is more about demonstrating. So, we're not really in our heads today, which is great. We're in our bodies. Isn't that wonderful? It's so nice to get away from the head space. And the real way to do that is to keep the body moving, which is body movement. Keep the body moving. Okay, what's next? Let's do one that I rarely do that I'm supposed to do more of because I feel like my body would benefit much better. Let's see. So it's the palm tree, okay? So we're gonna do the palm tree. All right. It starts with reaching out, like the flying position. That's where it starts. So reaching out, and then reaching up, because this is more like a tree, right? So first L, reaching outward with the arms in the zombie. Actually, zombie's in front of you. Now we're flying. So the arms in the flying position. And then reaching up, reaching for the sky. And now we want to like sway. So I want to reach up. And now we want to sway. I want to sway from one side to the other. And it looks like this from the front angle. And from the side angle, it looks like this. See? My body is curving. My waist is curving down on one side, curving down on the other while I'm reaching, okay? So reach up like a tree. It starts with the flying and then reaching up. And now the wind is rustling the palm tree leaves, and so we are leaning like a palm tree would be blowing in the wind. We're leaning and then going straight up and leaning and going straight up. So I'm bending my waist downward. So my whole torso is going like this and like this. Okay? So the tree, the wind, reach high above, blow one side, reach high above, blow one side, blowing in the wind. Now just do whatever way the wind would take you. It's good to come back for the center, which is you're getting your center. You're getting your center you're coming back for, like in the helicopter, like when we reached back, we're coming back for the transition, we're balancing ourselves by coming to the center. So the tree, and you could do, then the leaves are blowing this way. So outward airplane, reach up, like jumping jacks. Reach up, airplane down, reach up, airplane down, and now reach up, and now the tree is bending. And now you want to go further than you did the last time. So you're bending at the torso here. See? Bending, reach up, bending, reach up, bending. So you really feel it in the middle of your back and the whole shoulder. And when you are bending, you feel it like it's solid over by the entire shoulder. So right now, if we're reaching up and the wind hits my palm tree, I'm bending down and I'm feeling it all in my upper left, middle back to left shoulder. And the more I bend, so I want to go further than last time. So bend and then reach up, come back to the center and then bend to the other side, and do those a few times. You could also do your arms up like the scarecrow. But since the other side I did it straight out or straight up, do them straight up. And thank you for the emojis, you guys. I love that. The little floating acknowledgements for me. So now we're bending at the torso here, and we're going to go further and hold and go straight up. And we're going to go a little further like we did last time. And then go straight up. Now we want to stretch our lower backs because we did some stretches that our bodies aren't used to. So we're going to figure out what feels good. And so right off the top of my head, I know there's a table right in front of me here. And so I'm going to move it a little closer. And I'm going to put my leg up on the table. You can't see. Let me move this picture. I could take the whole table and move it closer to where you could see when I put my leg up on it. Okay, that's sort of good enough. Great. Now the way I'm going to stretch that side at my lower back on this side with this leg is I'm just going to point that leg. It's on top of a table. And I'm going to stretch down and reach towards my toes. And because the table isn't that reliable right now, I'm not going to reach that far. I'm showing you the movement. Okay? And now the other side. You're just standing and, well, you should have something to hold on to, like do it near a wall too. That way you could hold the wall. Hi, Jake. What is going on? I am showing everybody how to stretch the lower back right now. And so the leg goes up on a table. The knee is sort of bent. Not really though. It'd be better to put the heel on top. There we go. The heel should go on top of the table really. But I wanted to show it out. It got too hot, but I wanted to show this one on the wall. So this actually works really good on a wall. You just put your foot flat up against the wall, not really high up on the wall, but you can go high and then stretch, reach towards the toes of that foot. And this table is not stable the way I just have it right now, and so I'm not really going to go all the way down to my toes. I'm just going to stretch my fingers towards my toes. reach, hold, and now stretching my lower back, my mid back, and everything. How long we been on? Wow, 45 minutes. I'm not tired, so I'm gonna go on to the next one. Let's move the table back. Well, let's just keep it nearby, but let's get it out of the way. Always move anything that could be a hazard. Anything that's not glued down, like the wall, cemented down, should not be in the scene, period, of you working out. Not only can you forget it's there and run into it, but you can seriously injure yourself. So always when you work out, create your space first and make sure that your space has 0 encumbrances. All right. Who's all here? So let's go ahead and choose the next exercise, the next stretchercise. Okay? I'm thinking off the top of my head because that's what I do when I do stretchercises. I don't have no exact set routine, although I do follow when you take a deep breath and you do the breath work throughout the stretches. And I mainly start with the neck. So we didn't really do too much neck today. We did shoulders. So let's go ahead and do a little bit of the counterclockwise and the clockwise neck rolls. So our body should be stationary, and we could start by looking up. And then I have another stretch for us, but I want to do the neck first. So then we look down and we're rolling our neck up to down. And now we could look in the center, and now we could look left to right. So we're rolling to the next position. We're not like left, right. We're going roll the head. Now look over the shoulder a little and come back to the middle and go look over the left shoulder. Put those shoulders back and the chest out when you're doing them. Again, roll over the right shoulder and hold, and then roll back to the center and then over to the other side, the left shoulder, roll it and hold. And now from that position, start rolling like round like the clock. So I'm gonna go clockwise. I'm gonna roll all the way down. I'm looking down, my neck is rolling. I'm not making any sudden movements. It's still rolling. And I wanna go a second time into the clockwise. And I wanna go kind of halfway through. And now I wanna start the other direction. So I wanna do counterclockwise, so I'm going to roll into the counterclockwise. And I can feel my neck releasing in many areas, and my brain frequency is going into an alpha state where I feel elated in a way where I'm calm. Okay. So my neck is getting a little bit better as far as being limber, and so I'm going to do the look up again because I don't feel like my neck had enough. I'm gonna look up, and now I'm gonna go to the center, and I'm gonna go look down, and now I'm gonna do I wanna do the clockwise again. So I'm really bringing it all the way to its full range of motion. Now that's because I do them, and if you don't, I recommend doing them real slow and real easy. Don't try to get like the whole, now you can move your upper body a little bit just to get that neck to accentuate in the direction you want it. but mainly it's all in the neck. You could sway from side to side a little with your torso. That'll help. And you can mix it up. Now you can go counter, or you can go ear to ear, ear to shoulder, which is what I just did. That felt good. So ear to shoulder and look straight, ear to shoulder and look straight, ear to shoulder, ear to shoulder. And now you could just do rolls, whichever way your neck feels like it should. Like you could stop mid-roll and like switch the position, the direction. I don't ever recommend grabbing your head and cracking your neck. I do love these shoulder rolls because they're easy and gentle, and you're doing them slow and in rolling movements. You're not jerking anything, and so your natural posture will fall into place. You might feel your neck release a little bit, hopefully. And so I feel like I want to do some shoulder shrugs, which is bringing the tops of the shoulders to the ears. So when I titled this video, I called it Energy Boost. And that is what I am getting, just so you know. I am getting an energy boost. So I am opening up my subconscious mind and relaxing and allowing the universe to do its golden magic in my life. I am not resisting. I am allowing and receiving blessings and energy, blood flow, and I could feel the atmosphere better because I have proper circulation, blood flow going to my limbs. And so it's also going to my brain, and I'm feeling like the thumbnail, which is gold sparkles everywhere. Again, more of the neck, and you can move around with it too, like a dance, see? You can start to move and sway your hips, because your neck is going to fall into its natural place, which is right on top of your spine, you know? And then here's a very interesting one, which it led me to, which I'm going to share. And it is basically squatting first with your shoulders in like position, like as far as your shoulders are, the shoulder width. And so, and then squatting like with your legs, you know, your thighs, the front of your legs, those big muscles, right? And so you're squatting down, and now you touch your knees. That's all you do. So you squat, and then you touch your knees, and it pops out your butt, right? See? So that is really, really good for releasing the lower back. I'm doing these, and do them at your own risk. Always consult with a doctor before you do anything. So again, and this time I want to put my legs a little bit closer together. Basically, you start wide. It's easier. And touch your knees. So squat, wide stance, touch your knees, and your butt will automatically pop out. Now, the more you do of them, the more narrow your stance can get. So if you're going like this, then now you can narrow your stance and try it again. Squat, touch your knees. You could really just you could start here and just slide your hands down. It's more gradual than trying to reach for your knees. It's actually a lot easier. So widen, narrow the stance. Slide the hands down to the knees, and stretch the lower back out. And then stand, and your hands go sliding back up your legs. And now again, this time go lower. Okay, and now narrow the stance even more to here. Narrow the stance. Squat, slide your hands down onto your knees. And that is stretching your whole lower back. And it feels so good. And then you can even get really funky with it and like start moving your hips in circular motions. Like counterclockwise, clockwise, counterclockwise, clockwise. See? Whew, that one totally works out your hips, by the way. I'm going to do a little more of that one. I'm going to do a medium leg stance on that one, which is about this much. Not this and not this, but about medium. A little narrower than my shoulders, because my shoulders would be out here. And then I'm going to start with my hands on my hips and slide my hands down to my knees. And out goes the buttocks. And now I'm stretching my lower back, my leg, my upper legs. And now I want to do the circular motions. So clockwise. So I'm grinding in circular motions. 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo! That one really works you out. I'm not even going to lie. I feel like I definitely am working up a little sweat here. I definitely have more energy than I did before this video, in the way where my mind is more relaxed, okay? My body is definitely more relaxed, sort of like a noodle. And I wanted to show you more wall stretches. And so maybe I still can by just using the wall right here. Yeah, but I don't want to put my shoes onto the wall. Like when I stepped on the table, I put it on top of a Kleenex because I don't want to have to like clean up like here. So I'm going to take my shoes off. Oh, I caught you. Don't worry, I won't let you fall. Okay, I'm going to get the some socks. I'm going to get some dry socks. Hold on 1 second, please. Okay, shoes are going to come off. Right now I could actually do my wall presses where I press up against the wall with my back. I'm so glad that I'm doing the wall ones because I feel like I should have had a V8. I feel like I haven't done the entire synergy workout, the ritual, the energy boost ritual that I am showing today. All right. My socks are like wet from being outside, so I have a whole video on that. Like, do not walk around with wet socks, literally. It is so bad for your health. And also, since we're talking about circulation, it's very bad for your circulation. I wonder why the comments have stopped. Is anybody there? I see people in the chat, but not like commenting, and I just want to make sure the video is still working right. Great. I got nice dry socks on the take here, which is what I do several times throughout the day because I am very active. All right. Like if I work in an office, which I very rarely do, but I have in my time, I bring a change of clothes. Definitely socks, like in case I want to go out after work or during work. Like if I had to walk a lot, I would like to change my socks like halfway. Hi Curtis, testing 1, 2. Thank you. I just want to see if you guys are alive there. Thank you so much. Thank you for telling me my chat works. Awesome. So back flat against the wall. First, for starters, grab the wall. Try to press your back against the wall, even if you have to put your legs out in front of you and get that back up against the wall. You could look down even, just whatever you gotta do to like get your back flat up against the wall. Okay, you could even squat. Yeah, this feels so right. Okay. All right, that felt good. It gave me a nice deep breath. Hi Curtis, thank you. Now, I want to do the flattening things, where I'm flattening my foot up against the wall. You might not see my face for a minute, but you will see the leg. Here, I gotta go further back. Okay. Leg is flat up against the wall. And now I'm reaching for my toes. This is so lovely for the entire back of the leg, all the way up the back of your back. That whole lower back. And then the other side, and then by the time I do another one, I should be able to touch my toes. A shoe gets a better grip than a sock. Okay? Come back down and try the other leg. Yep, I'm touching my toes. And my leg is straight. You could go a little bit lower on the wall, but you should always start low because it's really hard to start really high. Let's do the other leg. Almost touching. We'll try it again. Almost touching the toes. Pretty much I was touching. Woo! So once we got the wall in front of us, then we can go ahead and do those leg lifts that I demonstrated already outside at the beginning of this video. Tabletop. Get your balance by holding your hip and pull. First you kick out actually. Kick out, kick out, kick out, and then pull in, pull in, pull in. And hold. The other side. Leaning in and the tabletop of the leg. Kick out, kick out, kick out. Pull in, pull in, pull in, and hold. Keeping this flat, like you could put like a plate on it. The side of your leg. Well, I am getting kind of winded. So I know that I have achieved my maximum energy boost. Because when it starts to work in reverse, that means, like if you feel like you're getting tired or winded, that means it's time to stop. And I won't feel this way after about a minute because I'll like catch more of my breath and I'll just be in a normal, relaxed state. I won't be thinking about anything or any kind of stress or worry because I exerted my muscles and I improved my circulation and improved my circulation and increased my blood flow and my energy level. You know, like, have you ever worked out and then you just felt better? Like you were more relaxed? Well, that's because you took all the distraction away from your brain and you did something with your body. It's some kind of magical, our lives are magical, our bodies are unbelievably complicated, and we still, medical professionals, do not have it figured out yet. We've just barely tapped on figuring out the human body. So we're just blessed to have these bodies and our mind. We are exercising both, because when we go to work, we're really overstimulating ourselves with brain stuff. And when we stop thinking and start stretching, that's when everything starts to flow, like in synchronicity with Earth Mother. I hope you guys subscribe to my channel for more enlightening energy boosts. We'll do more workouts. Some will be on the beach and some will be in the mountains, literally, like in a forest, hopefully, because I am planning on getting a lot more locations, doing a little bit of traveling. And that's not anytime real soon, but I love to stretch in nature. So if anybody is interested in that and you subscribe to my channel, smash that notification button so you know when I'm live, in case you happen to be hanging out on the beach and you want to get down onto some good stretches that make you feel better. And also, my channel on YouTube is not just about stretching. I have many playlists. I've got, today is Throwback Thursday, and I just started 6 Thursdays ago. Today's episode 6. I also have Self-Care Saturday, and I think I'm going on, I don't want to say exactly, but it could be, it's 2 more episodes than this one. I started it a week and a half before Throwback Thursday. And then I got Monday Manifestation, which could be episode 43 coming up. I think 42 was just 2 days ago. So, Monday Manifestation, let's go. I hope you join me. I love you guys. Self-Care Saturday. I hope you're taking care of yourselves. I always show you tips on how to take better care of yourself, because I take great care of myself. We could all improve in areas. Nobody's perfect, right? But when we strive for perfection, we end up closer to perfection than we would have if we had not tried it all. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you for joining as a member. I'm going to jump in my members group right now. My mouth is dry from all this. I love you guys. Big hugs. And a few kisses. Mwah, 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 like the stars floating around us. The kisses are flying out of the screen, landing on your cheeks. I love you very much. I'll see you in the next episode. Throwback Thursday. Let's go, YouTube. Woo! Let's go. See you then.